Hi, I'm Ron Ario. Today I want to talk to you about my personal spiritual awakening. Now, spiritual awakening, I really had no concept of what a spiritual awakening was. And I think anybody that's gone through a spiritual awakening, they'll agree it's nothing you can prepare for, because it's beyond your wildest imagination. But in the process of going through a spiritual awakening, you realize many, many things. And once you do go through a spiritual awakening, one thing you realize is your life really has a purpose, really has a meaning. That you're just not here to watch TV, eat, sleep, get up the next day and go to work. Nah, it's far beyond that. And just because you haven't had a spiritual awakening doesn't mean you're not here for a reason, because trust me, your soul came here for a reason. And you're much more than this physical body. And when you go through an awakening, such as a spiritual awakening, you realize you're way more than your physical, because you're experiencing different multi-dimensional aspects of yourself. And this physical reality is just one aspect of this multi-dimensional aspect of yourself. And you can see very clearly that your soul is sacred, that your soul brings special meaning to your life existence. Now, one of the things that brought on my spiritual awakening was, first of all, a myriad of things. But what I did in February of 2014, I did a 14-day water fast. Little did I know what I was setting myself up for in this water fast, but I had a purpose for the water fast. There was something inside of me that was gnawing at me. It was digging at me. It was cramping up my stomach. And a lot of, many of us have felt this discontent in life, and we usually seek diversions of sort, whether it be food, alcohol, drugs, sex, any kind of distraction that'll really distract us from that lack of harmony on the inside. Well, I wanted to get to the bottom of it. That's why I did the 14-day water fast. Within a few weeks after this 14-day water fast, which, by the way, let me talk about that for a second. When I went into the water fast, come the 7th day or so, my mind was getting really, really active. It's telling me I'm going to die, that I have to eat, a variety of different things. But at one point, it started getting easy. It was like I went into the underworld, and I can see all my fears surfacing, coming to the surface. And it was like I was living in my unconscious or subconscious. As I started to introduce food back into me, within a couple weeks, my reality started unraveling. Now, if I share all the experiences I went through, I might lose a little credibility, because for those that are not prepared to really understand a spiritual awakening, you'll think it's absolutely bizarre. But I will share this. Many people now are experiencing a lot of discontent in the world, because the frequency that's coming to this planet right now is raising the vibration. And in the process of raising the vibration, the world is looking more chaotic. And the world is looking more chaotic because the vibration is shining light on the darkness that has inherently been in this world for centuries and centuries and centuries. So to many, it looks like the world's falling apart. But the truth is, the world is falling into place. And for many individuals, you're mirroring this internal process yourself, meaning your unresolved conflict internally is coming to the surface to be resolved. And so this is part of an awakening process, and this is one of the reasons I'm doing this video, because I want to give you support. You might see your life falling apart in many, many ways, financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. You're not falling apart. You're falling into place just like the world is. So I'm encouraging you to embrace this process, because you're going through your own personal awakening right now. You won't see it until you break through. But stay with it. Love yourself. Be unattached to all the outcomes that are coming to you. And most importantly, you're not going crazy. Don't go seek medication for symptoms that you don't have an answer for. It's just you're breaking out of a controlled system environment, which is this third dimensional world, or what some refer to as the Matrix. And you'll start to experience multidimensionality, and you're not going to have words for it. It's important to know you're not going crazy. Stay with the process. Understand it's something very special, and eventually you'll have a breakthrough. I encourage you, stand steadfast, get the support you need from others that have gone through similar circumstances. You'll be grateful you did.